Brian Tarian here. If you have had any dealings with the Social Security Administration or expect to have any correspondence communication with them, I'm in hopes that this video helps you out. I'm going to discuss a recent report, an investigation that was done on the Social Security Administration, pinpointing some of the problems that they have as a result of the COVID adjustment, and provide you with some tips to prevent or avoid eventual delays or the loss of information. All right, this is CNBC, and if you check out any other of the news channels, you'll see that there's this backlog that everybody is talking about. This is from Fox News. And it's as a result of this investigation that was done by the Office of the Inspector General. And it is going through, I'm going to just hit the highlights. It goes through and explains that starting in March of 2020, when the pandemic hit, that the Social Security offices were closed. And the adjustment that Social Security needed to make is really dealing with mail and information to process benefits, those that are retiring, passports, all kinds of information like that. So the mail continued to go into the Social Security offices and then was scanned, and then that mail was assigned to workers that were remoted. That's where the problem is, because it's the change in that workflow. So what this report pinpoints is that there's no performance metrics on maintaining information or the returning of information. So there isn't any real system in place to monitor what comes in, how it needs to be processed, and how it needs to be returned, which is a bit concerning. And that some offices have over 9,000 pieces of backlogged information that's sitting there. Hasn't been processed, or maybe they can't find it. A variation of things. And I find this interesting. Down here at the end it says approximately 50% of the field office managers report that they are overwhelmed by mail duties. So here's the thing: if you are going to be dealing with Social Security, applying for benefits, or you've already applied for benefits, or you're reaching retirement, or you need a new passport, or you need a Social Security card, any of those types and more, first of all, I encourage you to understand the expectations. There are delays, and I've talked about some of the different timetable adjustments in other videos, and it's really difficult to pinpoint. I will say they are getting better, but understand that there's going to be a delay. Now, if you need to send in information that is like you expect to get it back, like a birth certificate or something that's of value, you need to understand the risk-reward in that. If you're sending it into a place where they're having these problems, is it really worth it right now to do that? You need to decide. If you do, and the next thing is if you can avoid using the mail, like mailing things in, like do it electronically, far better, because then you skip this whole process. So anything you can do online, do it online. That would be my suggestion, because we see that going pretty smoothly. And then if you do need to use the mail, for example, in the Social Security disability application process, there still are forms that are sent to you about your work history and what you can do on a daily basis around the house. Those need to be completed manually and then sent back in. I would definitely do those registered mail, so they have to sign for it. So you have a copy of it, and then definitely keep a copy of it. And that, I don't see how you can avoid that. You definitely need to fill those forms out. So, and then again, use the online tools. And, you know, if you're using a representative, a disability representative going through the process, they can take in information, and in most cases, they can upload it to the Social Security system, so that all you need to do is manage the communication to your representative, and then it will help you out. And so I guess to conclude this, my kind of side rant is, do you really need an investigation to figure out that there's all of these delays? I mean, why did they have to dump all their resources on that, and why is it that such an organization like Social Security doesn't have the right policies and procedures in place to deal with that? Don't know. But I hope you find this helpful in avoiding some of the pitfalls in dealing with Social Security to avoid some of the delays. If you have other information to contribute to this, just join us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And here at the Disability Digest, we try to keep you advised on the big picture items. If you are looking to get your disability benefits, or you're already on them and you want to keep them and maximize them, we encourage you to join us as a member, or reach out to us if you already are a member by responding to the emails or using our support at the Disability Digest email address, and so that we can meet with you and help you understand exactly what to do. This is a free service that we provide to our members to help them get their benefits, keep them, and maximize them. So, or if you know somebody that could benefit from this message or others, send it out. Make it a great day. I hope you find this helpful. Thanks.